Do 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 do. Katie's Keto Kitchen. Kitchen. Alright, this week, guys, I wanted to share with y'all a really easy crispy pan fried quesadilla. Basically, fill it with whatever you desire, and it doesn't take many ingredients to actually do it. What I used for mine was 2 ounces of shredded pepper jack, and then for my meat, I did an 1.5 ounces of store-bought pork carnitas. Really easy to make, microwave it, and you don't want to use too much meat. 1 low-carb tortilla of your choice, and that's 1/2 tablespoon of coconut oil for the pan frying. Just take any skillet of your choosing, I use this nonstick, and set it to a medium heat. You're going to add your 1/2 tablespoon of coconut oil. Just get it in the pan and let it melt down from a solid to a liquid. If your pan's preheated, it doesn't take too long. I just turned mine on, so I'm going to speed up the melting process a little bit in a second. You can really use whatever meat or protein you choose for this. It can be just plain cheese. It can be pork, chicken, whatever you really desire for it. It's kind of fits all. I use the pork because I just like that pork carnitas. It's a nice, easy Kroger buy for me. And it tastes good. I like it to mix with pepper jack. I've used habanero cheese before too. Alright, take your tortilla, I like the Mission brand, and just swirl it around so it's evenly coated in that coconut oil once it's all the way melted. Just want to make sure you can get the whole back covered, that way you get golden sides on both. Then take your 2 ounces of what I chose pepper jack and just spread that out on the tortilla itself. Make sure you get it nice and even. And then you're going to take your protein of choosing and add that on top. I like to do a meat cheese layer because I feel like it makes it extra gooey when it melts together. Get the rest of that leftover cheese and just sprinkle it right on top of your meat. There's no really wrong way to do that as long as you get it inside the tortilla itself. You can really do so many combinations with this, just your imagination's the limit, really. I like to use a little bit of taco seasoning, not too much, just a couple sprinkles. It's just what I had in my cabinet. Then you're going to take your spatula and you're going to flip half of the quesadilla closed. That way we can get it start cooking in the right shape. You don't have to pat it down, I just do that to make sure that it's sticking together really well. And I'm also gonna fast forward through some of the cooking because I don't think you want to sit there and watch for a minute or two of just tortilla sitting in the pan. It takes different amounts of time to cook this depending on how hot your stove is and what type of pan you're using. So just check the corner until it starts looking golden on the bottom. You can flip it once or multiple times. I think I flipped it multiple times this time. Once it starts looking good, just take your spatula, get a good grip on it, and flip it over. And then I just swirl around to make sure that I get that top side coated really well with the leftover coconut oil, and just let it sit and cook. It's a really easy recipe. It's just fill and fry, really. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure it's cooking good. Check the corners occasionally to make sure you're not going to overcook it, which is kind of hard to do, but not impossible. I've done it before. Once you think the bottom's looking good again, just go ahead and check it. I flipped this one prematurely, so I flipped it around. That's the real golden color you're looking for on that quesadilla. I do like sometimes when the cheese melts out and gets extra crispy itself. That's if you want to do an extra cheese stuffed one. That's usually really good too. And then just keep letting it cook until both sides look golden and ready. Go ahead and plate it, and you can eat it by itself, which is how I like this one because the fats from the carnitas and the cheese just go well together. You can have it with guacamole. It's however you really want it. And you can also do a quesadilla, which is mozzarella, pepperoni, red pepper flakes and Italian seasoning. That's really good. I hope someone finds this useful and you enjoy this in the future. Until my next video, just remember to hydrate, satiate, and celebrate throughout your day. Bye, guys!